When you finish writing a document, you likely drag your mouse to the corner of the screen and click a small square icon. That standard symbol for saving data is a literal drawing of early physical media, the 3.5-inch floppy disk. Using one of these today would be nearly impossible. A floppy disk maxes out at 1.44 megabytes. A single high-resolution smartphone photo wouldn't fit on it, and the gigabytes of data we generate weekly would require thousands of these disks. We interact with data through weightless icons, but the physical reality of modern storage is a complex network of hardware engineered to handle volumes of information that early designers never envisioned. Computer storage engineering revolves around three specific goals. Designers want a single device that offers infinite capacity, lightning-fast transfer speeds, and high physical durability. Engineering constraints prevent any single device from maximizing all three at once. Prioritizing extreme speed and durability usually sacrifices capacity. Building for massive volume inevitably limits speed. Every time we save a file, we rely on hardware that is compromised on at least one of these traits. This has forced the industry to develop radically different physical solutions for different storage problems. Inside a standard desktop, the traditional hard disk drive provides massive capacity at a low cost. It stores information by writing data onto metal platters coated in magnetic material that spin at thousands of revolutions per minute. This mechanical design limits performance. Maximum speeds cap out around 160 megabytes per second. Because it relies on a moving arm, a sudden physical shock can break the mechanism and destroy the drive. To solve the speed and durability issues of spinning metal, engineers developed the solid-state drive, or SSD. SSDs remove moving parts by using NAND flash memory. This technology traps electrons in microscopic cells to record information. Without an arm physically searching for data, modern NVMe drives can transfer files at several gigabytes per second. The SSD trades cost for performance. Manufacturing high-density solid-state memory is a complex process, which makes large-capacity SSDs significantly more expensive than mechanical hard drives. Computer architecture requires a choice: the fragile, inexpensive volume of moving metal or the expensive, high-speed performance of motionless microchips. Storage needs change when data has to move. Phones, drones, and cameras rely on USB thumb drives and micro SD cards. These use the same flash memory concepts as an SSD, shrunk to the size of a fingernail. These devices survive physical shocks and vibrations easily. However, their tiny form factor makes them easy to lose, misplace, or accidentally destroy in a pocket. Historically, portable data meant relying on the optical disc family: CDs, DVDs, and Blu-rays. For over a decade, this was the primary method for distributing movies and software. Optical discs use lasers to read microscopic pits pressed into the surface. A laser fires at the spinning disc and detects how light reflects off these trenches, allowing a single Blu-ray to hold up to 50 gigabytes. Optical media fails in physical durability. A single scratch to the plastic surface scatters the laser beam, making the microscopic data impossible for the drive to read. Taking data into the real world involves a specific gamble. You either use something tiny that is easily lost, or something larger that is easily broken. To prevent local hardware failure from destroying information, we moved the burden of storage to massive data centers. Cloud storage and network-attached storage provide a safety net for our personal files. The cloud survives through redundancy. Files are encrypted and duplicated across multiple geographic locations. If a natural disaster destroys one server farm, identical data is instantly accessible from another city. This level of survival requires either monthly subscription fees or the electrical and maintenance costs of running private servers 24 hours a day. High-level organizations face a different problem. Tech giants and governments must store petabytes of data for decades without the high costs of active server racks. To maximize capacity and achieve a 30-year lifespan, modern data centers rely on technology from the 1950s: magnetic tape. Magnetic tape is sequential. Data is written in a continuous physical line, meaning a machine must physically spool the tape to the correct spot to retrieve a file. This makes it much slower than a hard drive, but much cheaper for massive offline backups. When absolute survival and scale are the primary metrics, the most effective solution is abandoning high-speed access in favor of long-term stability. No single device solves every storage problem. We rely on an ecosystem of specialized tools that manage the trilemma of speed, capacity, and durability together. NVMe chips provide the speed required for operating systems. Mechanical hard drives offer inexpensive space for backups. Magnetic tape sits on library shelves, protecting the internet's history for decades. The cloud is a physical infrastructure anchored in spinning platters, microscopic silicon grids, and precisely aimed lasers. We have scaled from the 1.44 megabyte limit of the early floppy disk to a global network capable of storing nearly infinite amounts of information. Digital data survives because this specialized hardware ecosystem trades speed for scale, ensuring information remains accessible even as the physical materials that hold it evolve.